Hello, everyone. Today we are still slaying the princess, yes. Hi, Bailey. Hi, Dad. Hi, chat. Guys, I just showered, and now my bangs are not sitting right, and my hair is kind of frizzy, and I'm just feeling kind of weird about it. So I need you guys to tell me that, they don't look that bad. I did not wake up 30 minutes ago. And I'm not lying. I didn't. So that's win 1 for today. Win 2? We'll see. Playing more Slay the Princess with you guys, of course. I'm super excited to get into this game. Oh my gosh, guys. I cut these bangs myself. No one should have trusted me with hair cutting scissors. I have grapes, by the way. That's what I'm munching on. We're gonna play Slay the Princess some more today, which I'm so excited about because yesterday I got off stream yesterday and was like, oh, I want to play more of the game, but I need to wait for tomorrow when I can play with stream. So I held off playing. You're welcome. But we do need to hop right into it. Oh my gosh. Sorry. So we are going to hop right into it. Let me pull it up first before I switch screens. How are you guys today? On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being dog shit, 10 being this is the best day of my life. How are you feeling? I would say I'm probably about like a 5 or a 6. I don't know. I woke up kind of groggy. I haven't, my meds haven't been like waking my ass up lately. And I need them to, but I also need to be able to go to sleep at night. So I try not to have Red Bull. No promises that we're not popping a Red Bull later though. 8. Happy to hear that we're at an 8. Okay, I'm switching. What are you at, Dad? What is your number for the day? Okay. We're continuing on. I'm so excited. I was looking up a picture for I'm scooting this again just a little bit. I was looking up a picture for my Instagram story, and I saw there weren't spoilers, but they were just like pictures of the princess in different forms. Guys, we've got to
on a path in the woods.
We've got to go.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin,
there's a princess.
Is a princess.
I'd say this run, we're speed running. We're just gonna slay her. We're gonna slay her as fast as possible. We gotta see what that option is. So we're just slaying. Ooh, or should we speed run? Let's turn around and leave. Nah, we're gonna slay her.
You make your way up the shore.
Again, we're kind of speed running this one. We've heard this part before. For this run, we won't take steps through it because it's not going to change anything. The second loop around is when we usually get introduced to like the second character.
The air is stale,
and that's why like then we will make sure that we sit there. There you are. Oh, were you in an ad? Were you in an ad, Dad?
Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the...
Okay. Let's enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly...
We already know this. We're just gonna continue down the stairs.
Good.
Again, we're trying to speed run slaying the princess. This is the only thing that we haven't done yet. No, I hit something and I was on hold, I guess. Oh, yeah, sometimes if you like scrub back, it messes it up. But I was asking, on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you today?
You walk down the stairs and lock
We're
eyes with
speed
the
running
princess.
slaying.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the fire.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
Okay.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
7.5. Okay, pretty sick. Everyone in chat is doing better than me, I guess. Maybe I'm a 6 or a 7. I didn't even mean to do that. I did not even mean to do that. No one say it. No one say it. No one say what I
You step
said.
forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can
My
kill
card
me?
died 6-7. Really? Do you know the 6-7 meme, Dad?
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
How are you? Your turn to answer. Oh, I was saying that I'm probably like maybe a 5 or a 6 today. And then I said 6-7. Which I've said again. But I would say 5 or 6. I woke up feeling groggy today, and I wanted to get a bunch of stuff done before stream, and I didn't. And that always makes me feel kind of poo-poo trash. But I guess, I mean, I have after stream to do stuff. It's just, I kind of wanted to be a chud after stream. I would laugh like Cartman. Yeah. 6-7. I forget, guys, my dad watches The Burnt Peanut. I don't support that, but that's okay.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Ooh, what are you making as a snack? Tell me when you get back. You should just drop it. Best not to risk it.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Again, if you were not here yesterday, we did get to when the real game begins, right? And so part of, if you've never seen this game, hi, my name's Jenny. We're playing Slay the Princess for the first time. Well, technically, this is second day of playing it for the first time. Basically, you are tasked by the narrator to go into this cabin, into the basement, find the princess, and kill her before she ends the world. Because apparently, she's going to end the world. We don't really know why. They actually don't tell us. Now, you have a bunch of different options, a bunch of different combination of answers that will give you different outcomes, obviously. But the first outcome we got to, basically, we shackled ourselves. Well, okay. They tell these stories in like 2 chapters. There's the first time you go through the sequence, and then there's the second time that you go through the sequence. Almost like you wake up and you're just like redoing it. And the way we ended our first sequence was that she was shackled. Or we were shackled with her. We waited out until the shack basically disintegrated. And then the long quiet begins. And something takes over the princess and captures her memories. And then we restart the loop because we're trying to teach this thing, this entity, all of the different perspectives and experiences, and they're kind of feeding off of that. That is my best way of explaining it. This game is hard to explain. You kind of have to see it. The VOD is up. I recommend you watch it if you weren't already here. For this run, we are trying to speed run slaying her. That is the one thing that we haven't done yet, is we haven't actually tried to slay her. We've just saved her each time. So I was thinking, what happens if we just slay her?
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Now, this is interesting because generally, the first time you go through the loop, something happens. So far, it's always been that we die. You go through the loop, and then the second loop, there's like a voice, a subconscious voice that kind of changes what the second loop will look like. So I'm interested as to what the second loop is going to look like.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face.
But the narrator doesn't know.
Really over.
Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not. That was too easy. I hate to be middling, but this makes me feel
It's over.
probably
You
the
could
most
check their
accurate.
sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there.
Hello, welcome back. What did you get for a snack?
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
You're getting close to her, which gives her an opportunity to rip the knife, but
I really
it's okay.
don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us?
Yogurt with protein powder mixed in granola. That sounds so good. Bailey, you know I love a yogurt on stream. I'll probably have one later.
I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
So many options. We could remove the blade, check for a pulse, or just walk away. I think if we remove the blade, it means that she can't like pick it up and turn around and stab us, right? And if we're doing kind of a slay the princess, let's remove the blade.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt.
She's so pretty. She's so pretty.
But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side. What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
I say she's so pretty, and then she flashes us the most maniacal smile.
Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
I love that.
See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth.
I wonder if... So we're like kind of caught in a loop with this, right? And we like try all the different endings. So I wonder if like, if we do just walk away, does that like end the loop? Or are we still gonna kind of loop until all of the endings are done? Hello! Welcome in. How are you today? We were asking before on a scale of 1 to 10. How is your day going? We've got some 8s, some 7.5s. I said 6 or 7. Hadassah, what is your number of the day? Were you? I know you were. I think you were in yesterday. Were you able to see a lot of this game, because it is so good? My day is 5. That's what I originally said too. A 5.
Everything
I said
goes
5,
dark,
and then I was like, maybe
and
it's
you
a little
die.
bit better than that, but I don't know. Everything goes dark and you die. Chapter 2. Okay.
You're on a path.
We get a
in the
redo.
woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is
It's
a
a princess.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Sick. It's rainy for me too. You know, it is, weirdly enough, it is a sunny day, I think, in Seattle. Y'all got rain? No, I was unable to tune in yesterday. Oh, no problem. I just thought that I saw you. It must have been someone else. But thanks for tuning in. Are you familiar with this game at all? Have you heard of it or seen any of it before? I can give you the briefest of rundowns as possible, if not. No. Okay. Brief rundown. We gave a rundown before, but I'll do another one. Basically, this is a classic narrative choice game where the narrator here is asking us to go slay the princess. We have our voices of reason. So like we have the voice of the hero, and then there's some other voices that kind of speak to us. And we have all these options, and we get to play through the answers. Generally, we get like these 2 chapters, right? That loop into each other. So similar to the game that we played, The Dark Queen of Morthlahome, you can play, like there are different endings that you can get, but instead of needing to like start over the game entirely, the narrative is kind of connected throughout. So you'll see after this where we go, and you'll get like, and where we are storing our different outcomes. So we'll play through this one so that you can kind of see how it works. Okay. She's going to kill me again, but I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again? So for the first chapter of this, we slayed her. She got slayed. We haven't done that before, but we did slay her. So I want to ask this. We haven't given that option before.
That she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the 2 of us are meeting for the very first time.
So the narrator does not remember, or we obviously as a player maintain a memory, and the hero maintains a memory between chapters, but the narrator doesn't, and so he is kind of in the dark, even though he feels like he's running the show.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of
Voice
shit.
of the
She's just
cheated.
gonna
Okay,
follow
this
us
is
out of
new.
nowhere and stab us again.
This is a new friend. Voice of the cheated.
Stabbed to death. Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
So we thought.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
Now, at the end of this chapter, we basically look into a mirror and we can see ourselves. I was really shocked the first time that we like saw ourselves, what we end up actually looking like. So if you haven't seen this game, if you can kind of see like the hand here, and you'll see the hand again later, it is not like, we are not a human. And that's all I'll say for now. Okay, let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this did really already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? We could proceed to the cabin and just like get out of the conversation entirely, or we could turn around and leave. Turning around and leave is also a choice that we haven't taken. I have a feeling that it's not gonna let us, but it is a choice. I'm kind of between having more of a conversation and just turning around and leaving. 1 in chat if you think that we should just like talk to him more. 2, if you think we should just try the turnaround and leave. Because the whole point... Sorry, I'm putting more Mio in my water. The whole point of doing the straight up, like, we're skipping most conversation and then just gonna go slay her was because we were like, we haven't done the slaying option yet. I want to see what it's like. This is another option that we haven't done yet, and so I kind of want to see what it's like. I also looked earlier. This game has like 130 something achievements on Steam. So there are a lot of different outcomes. I am sure we're not going to get to them all, but nonetheless, really cool. Bailey says 2. Bailey says 2, so we're going to do turn around and leave.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
So that's just a little sneak peek. That's what we call a little sneak peek at what's going to happen. Or who we're talking to. I hope I didn't offend her by trying to turn around. Wilp. Yeah, not an option. Which is what I figured.
Different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Kind of cold. I need a blankie. But Finn's on the blankie.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Yes.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Fair. Maybe.
Mostly listened to you. How were we supposed to know she'd spring back to life?
I mean, it takes a minute to die. Even if you're, like, stabbed in the chest, it will take a minute.
If she sprung back to life in this hypothetical scenario, then clearly you didn't slay her.
Fair, I guess.
Congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right.
What, Finn? Yeah. When Finn gets grumpy, can you guys hear him on the mic? I never know. Because, like, I have these in. He's in silence. That's part of why he gets so grumpy. Oh, an ad's about to start. I'm getting the notification. An ad's about to start. So I'm not going to move forward until it's over. I'm going to run a 1-minute ad. Okay? I'll see you guys in a minute. It's just going to be me and Bailey. While that's running for just a second, I'm gonna go put some pants on because I'm cold. Putting pants on. BRB, putting pants on. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. For living in a apartment that is like mostly windows, I keep my apartment... Okay, so I have blackout curtains everywhere. If I didn't, it would be way too sunny in here and also way too hot. Way too hot. So I have blackout curtains and I have a AC unit that's like made for like a 600 square feet apartment. My apartment is barely 300 square feet. And so it works really well. So even though it is nice and sunny and warm in Seattle, I'm chilly, which is just how I like it. It's just how I like it. Okay, let's keep going.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
It's fair.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself? Or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Now, we've gone through this before, but I don't remember him giving that explanation. of like we were transported to a different world. Because we've asked him, like, hey, this happened before. Why are we back here? Like, either we failed or we succeeded or whatever. And we've never gotten the you're going to different worlds, I guess, idea.
If you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else.
Well, we can't turn around and leave, actually. We were told no. We tried that, and we were told
so
no.
Close to finishing the job last time. She can't get the jump on us twice. If we're careful, we should be fine.
That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all.
Okay. We're proceeding to the cabin. We're gonna see... We're sticking on the... We're trying to kill.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you
We
from
know
slaying
this.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
I love the, like, extra voice. I love that we have, like, the voice of the hero, which is supposed to be us. And then we have, like, the extra voice. So, yesterday we had the voice of the skeptic. And then the voice of the... What was the one? It was, like, the lover or something. The, like, enamored or something like that. Today we have the voice of the cheated. Oh, the smitten. Yes, the voice of the smitten. Yeah, no, you're right, Bailey. So my question is, if you have the voice of the hero in your head, who is your other voice? Who is the other voice going on? Right now I feel like in this chapter I'm in like the voice of the chud. The voice of the chud is in my head.
And you'll be fine.
Okay. We're focused on slaying. We're focused on slaying the princess. Okay.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass.
Wait a
The
minute.
only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Wait a minute, guys. This is not how it has been before. Hey, so I don't like this version. Hey, me neither. You know what? I really don't like the music that's playing in my ears. If you didn't tune in yesterday, usually the second time around when you come in, it's like a beautiful, I would say beautiful. It's like a nice, like almost like castle, right? Like it's stone and it has nice banners and everything's like upgraded. This is not that. This is not that version.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
This is uneasy. Okay, you didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. This cabin is different than last time, yes. The approach the mirror, take the blade, enter the basement. We've tried to approach the mirror before. Normally when we approach the mirror, it disappears. But you'll see the mirror later.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense.
This
You haven't
music
died,
is
and you certainly
so
haven't been killed
unsettling.
by the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Okay, we're taking the
You
blade.
take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I have a theory, but
Feels a
let's
bit better
let's
to have a
finish
weapon in
this
our
and then I'll
hands.
share my theory.
Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Hey, so guys, I'm afraid.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
Hey guys, I'm afraid.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
You're in my head, though. You're in my head,
Her
narrator.
grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Guys, I'm afraid.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
It sounds like she's a Freddy. It's like she's from Freddy Fazbear. Like she sounds like an animatronic, and it's freaking me out, guys.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
Mm-hmm.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Guys, yesterday when we were playing the game, I was like, this is supposed to be scary. Like, this is supposed to be a horror game, but this, like, isn't very scary. Now I know. Now I know. If I come close to you, you're just gonna stab me. Do you remember what happened last time? I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I'd like to trust you, but you're so suspicious right now. Look, I know you're mad at me, but I think we both need to let bygones be bygones. What happened after you died last time? No urgency in her voice. She capping. What if we're both honest with each other? I was sent from here to stop you from ending the world, and you killed me last time after coming back from being stabbed in the heart. Nobody has to die. Okay, what are you going to do if I let you out? Okay, fine. I'm coming closer to free you. You'd better not try anything. I'm not trusting you. Bye. Screw it. Okay, we said that this was going to be a... We're killing her. There is so many options. We said that we're just going to kill her. We're going to speedrun killing her. I would be happy to, like, ask her, like, do you remember what happened? Just because I know that not everyone was here yesterday.
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that.
So she remembers. Even though the narrator doesn't remember, she remembers.
I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
There you go again, talking up delusions about a past life experience that clearly didn't happen. Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
So true.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right?
Yeah.
Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
Okay. Okay. So now we all understand there's she remembers what's happening. I think that we let this be the slay run, and we just slay her. And we see what happens. We have more runs to do.
Princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room.
Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second.
So unsettling.
But your focus is broken by the
Oh my
horrible
God.
sound of metal slicing through meat. Whose meat? Not ours, right?
It's ours.
Hers at first, then yours.
Hee
Hee hee.
How? What did she even hit us with? You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with.
That's much bigger than our sword. Also notice our hands, but that's much bigger than our blade.
And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb.
Huh? What? I'm sorry, what? She has a sword for bones? She has a sword for bones?
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
You're going to die now.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Chapter 3.
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
We haven't done a chapter 3. That hasn't happened yet.
What? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
I feel dizzy.
Me too, brother.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
Hmm.
The circle's getting smaller and smaller.
Thanks, Bailey.
Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
Voice of the hunted. Voice of the hunted.
Good. It's better that way. Without a fight.
Voice
no
of the
one can
stubborn.
win. If no one can win, then nothing has any meaning.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
This is the only one that has gone to a third.
This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right? That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better.
Let's just stay focused. Shall
This
we?
is crazy. Okay.
The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
Voice of the hunted is
That's right,
crazy.
we've got to be able to win eventually.
Okay. Okay. Keep going.
We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now.
What?
That's a fighting spirit I like.
I
to see.
really-
We'll all learn a thing or two from this one.
I really hope that, like, this isn't, like, the end. Or, I mean, it can't be the end, but, like, I hope that it's not, like, we haven't gone down a path that we can't undo.
I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
There's not a door, but there's a mirror.
There isn't a door, there's just that mirror. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
I
Ugh.
can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
Whoever did the voice acting for this, though, like, props.
If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
Okay.
You make your way
Let's
to
see
the
if we
door
can
at the
see
end
in
of
the
hall,
mirror.
stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
Okay.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Wipe the mirror clean.
Reach
It's
forward
gone.
and place your hand on the door to the basement. It
Creaks open.
And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
We've seen this happen before.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Let's just get to the princess already.
Now I'm
I
wondering
didn't
if
care
there's
about it
another time that
before.
we
I care
meet
about it
voice of
even
the
less now.
haunted and the stubborn, because normally we only meet one at a time.
Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
The music just stopping like that, though?
You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a
Oh,
distance.
God.
She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again. Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Okay. Okay, Barbie AI voice.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Very, very Dark Queen coded.
Nothing bad has come of it yet. Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
But like, we still don't know why she's like so powerful, other than what happens at the end, which some of you haven't seen yet,
Past
but
isn't real.
or like the
It's
end of the
only
loop.
Here and now. Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with
What?
her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
Huh?
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
Huh?
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Huh?
Shit. She's coming for us, and I'm out of ideas.
We're going to fight her again, and we're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it, okay? We're going to appeal to her authority, puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk this out. We're going to unconditionally surrender. That's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her. She has swords for arms, and we don't. We're panicking. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. Don't think that that's going to help. All of these ideas suck. Think up something better. Okay, we said that this was going to be a Slay the Princess run. So, like, this is going to be, we are slaying her. So I feel like the most in line with that decision is to puff it up and fight.
Yes.
Voice of the
yes.
Stubborn is winning
This
this
is the
one.
best idea anyone has ever had.
Even though our sword, or our blade, tiny, and she has literal arms. Literal arm blades.
Yeah, sure. Why the hell not? Let's see if we can turn off the part of us that feels things.
Okay.
Is good. It's how we stay alive. Nah, I'm sick of pain. Yeah, this whole thing would be a lot more tolerable if it didn't hurt so much.
Do we get cocky about it? I don't think so. I feel like we don't get cocky about it. That's just too much.
Just standing there, huh? A bold strategy.
The princess closes the distance and we dodge. And you dodge.
Okay.
And we fight back.
And you fight back.
Oh, you're fast. But let's see how fast you really are.
You and the princess enter a quick and vicious exchange, each of you wounding the other, but neither landing a fatal blow.
I thought that she just chopped our arm off. Okay. Oh, no, no. Return.
Yes, this is exactly it.
Okay. When her teeth go all spiky like that,
All it takes is a single clumsy moment.
she skewers you.
She skewers you.
Gotcha.
And? Does it hurt? No.
What?
Oh, a new one of us.
I love how self-aware they are.
I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I don't like that we died without us knowing it. This really, really blurs some lines that I prefer not to be blurred. Are we still dead? Are we alive again? How are we even supposed to know the difference?
If we didn't realize we were dead, then we made progress. Good job.
What?
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horrible.
What's
How
going
many times have we
on?
been here?
Guys, you know how I explained the game earlier? I don't know what's happening.
This is for...
This is for...
Wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another... us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her. We don't
Okay.
need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting. Yeah, I'll pass on that. As long as we keep moving. Why not? It's not like dying again and again is doing us any harm.
Let's see how far
Let's
this little
see how
mind
far this
hole.
little mind hole goes. Shall we?
This is crazy.
Come on, show me something new.
Okay, okay, I don't even know. Okay, she wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. I don't... We're panicking. Hi. I feel like we're past talking. Surrendering at this point would maybe just like at least restart the whole loop, which I'm kind of for. Flirting is crazy. Flirting is crazy at this point. She has swords for arms. We're panicking. She wins by killing us, so let's beat her to it. I don't think that's going to do anything. All of these ideas suck. Think up something better. I'm kind of down for that. Let's try that.
None of this is working. Think. She skewers you. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh. That didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
Voice of the contrarian.
What's the point? It's all the same. She skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a
smitten.
capable woman. She skewers you.
So this is kind of a combination of everything that we were
See?
thinking of.
We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
This is
You're
crazy.
getting close to something, can't you feel it? One, you're right. One last time, that's all we need. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason. She skewers you. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. Okay. We have
Well, that
not.
being said, we're in a cabin and we'll take
This was not what I intended for this run. I thought that this was going to be like a fast, easy run. Whew, okay, okay. This surely, like, we still have so many other options. Surely this may have just been like a poorly timed run. Surely we go back. Okay.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Okay.
Oh, what if? Throw it out the window. Over my dead body.
We have all these different voices.
That won't be very hard.
I feel like we've skipped some chapters that maybe we were supposed to go to before, but that's okay.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
Sure, I can think of a better way to die. They're all the same, really.
Okay.
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
Okay.
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them? Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Okay.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement
I feel like
stairs, only
we're gonna see her and she's gonna
slide.
be like a different. My guess is now is that she's going to be like a different. She's gonna look
Fine, I'll just shut up then. And
like a
speed this whole thing
monster
along.
entirely.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this. Don't care, just want to win. Fine.
Okay,
Make your way to the
okay,
basement,
I was
where
wrong.
the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it? I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait, and not for very long.
Okay, now-
Because I'm going to do it right now.
Do-do-do. Pa-pa-pa.
The narrator is getting funnier.
Are you gonna say what she does? Do you want me to talk?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists,
Mm-hmm.
splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. Then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
So cool. Cool.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Holy shit! She's gorgeous.
Okay, Smitten, we
Absolutely
have
divine.
different tastes, you and I.
Yes, behold the perfect woman. Do you think we can throw her out the window? That looked painful. How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
I don't know about that.
She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it? This
Stab
is
her in the
all just
heart.
a sick joke. I hate existing. We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it. All right,
Empty your mind.
It's so quiet.
Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Okay. You do not act, and yet through that inaction your body moves on its own. The princess strikes you as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Your weapons clash again and again, and you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endless building crescendo and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. You do so. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. You're withered. Okay, so you can kind of see what we are. We genuinely look like a biblical angel. Like we look like if you Google a biblical angel, that's kind of what we look like. We've gotten you've grown, and now we've gotten you've decayed. I don't know what that other achievement was. I'll need to look. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. Is this like the end? The end? Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? I want that one.
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse?
Do you resent me?
me?
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. I have no opinion one way or another. I just wanted all the stuff. Yes, you're torturing me and I hate it and I think I hate you. Is it crazy to Okay, guys. Okay. Call me a simp. Call me a simp for Dagger Lady. But, like, look. We got at the beginning that this is supposed to be a love story. And we saved the princess originally just because we went on a slaying run. That was not meant to be like, oh, I'm slaying you because I don't love you. I just wanted her to have that perspective. If you haven't been watching the game, basically we go into the long quiet. And when we go into the long quiet, this, like, being, I guess, with all the arms or whatever, takes over the princess, like her vessel, and basically absorbs all of those experiences. And then sends us off, wipes our memory, sends us off to have more experiences. But as soon as we enter back into the long quiet, we remember everything that we've done, right? And so she's asking, like, do you resent me for sending you to go do this over and over again? But she cares for us. Even the first time the princess says, I want you to remember me. I love my princess. Princess. Okay, we're saying 1 in chat if you stan the princess, 2 in chat if I'm crazy. Cause I stan her. I want us to be in love. Okay. 3. Fair.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
Okay. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind? How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart.
So, part of that cruelty was because we just, like, went in and went to kill her. I think that that's why this version became so corrupt, was because we didn't even, like, talk to her at all. We literally just went in, one-track mind, killing her. So I think that she's more cruel.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Okay. Do you know what happens to the worlds that we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me.
See?
Perhaps
We
this
love
will change
Princess.
when our work is done.
Even in her most horrific self, we love Princess. Oh. Okay. Alright, I think I'm ready to go back. Are we ready, chat? Let's go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. I low-key hate this music. It's beautiful, but I'm so creeped out. No, the music for that whole bit, like, as soon as we got to, like, chapter 3 or even chapter 2 and everything became distorted, music was terrifying. But the music in the long quiet is also, like, I agree. It's, like, beautiful. Bring the razor full to her.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that...
Okay. I want to see real quick. I'm looking at what I just got. Water and steel, master yourself, and vanquish a sharp foe. Bring the razor to her. So her is capitalized. As in, she's like a being. So yesterday we got... I'm looking at the achievements that we've gotten. So that we can see like the stuff. Here, let me switch so that you can see this. Okay. So here are some of the achievements that we've gotten. We just got a piercing heart in a cage of iron. We got the decay. We've got water and steel. That's what we got today. So that's what those gave us. And then yesterday we got the damsel, that was the one that like we were in love with, smitten, whatever. The bloat is when you look in the mirror and we've grown. Romantic haze, your love will set you free. The real Slay the Princess starts here. So that's kind of after you exit the first chapter or the first loop. A patient heart. So you bring the prisoner to her, which is the one that we like sat there and waited for a lifetime. The body, which is the first time that we look into the mirror, and then a prisoner of the mind. So we've only gotten 10 of the 131 achievements. We will not be getting all of them. But I just wanted to show you guys like where we're at so that if you've played the game before, you know like what endings we've gotten and stuff like that. Okay, let me exit out of this. Okay. It'll be the end of the world. We've already had this conversation with him. So I'm just gonna go. I don't want to keep talking to him.
You make your way up the
Proceed into the cabin. I want to talk to her. To me, that's the difference. Because I want to talk to her more.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty.
This one, I'm not taking the blade. I noticed that when we do take the blade, she's automatically off the bat, like, hostile. And then when we don't, then she's sweet. And I feel like after that run, I need a positive run.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated.
Okay. Let's just say hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
I'm interested as to how she knows. Because, like, at this point is when we start getting the difference in her, like, inflection and her, like, attitude towards us. Before we've even come down the stairs. And so, like, how does she even know if we have a weapon or not?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the
Oh, sorry.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat
Now, I'm
to
pretty
anyone?
sure that it won't let us redo an
Begging you
ending.
to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains? Okay.
Okay. Okay, so we have some logical options. What's your name? I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? You're supposed to end the world. What are you gonna do if I let you out of here? I'm gonna keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. I'm sorry, but I just don't trust you. I can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this. I'm gonna get you out of here. I think that, like, logically, it makes sense to say, like, I don't know.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
You have all the explanation you need, and you should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
We still don't, other than what we see when we get to the long quiet, we don't really know, like, what she is or why she is, like, why, like, we still have not gotten to exactly what the threat is, or, like, why is she so special? Why are we so special that we have to pick her? Why are we, like, a biblical angel? What's your name?
Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Y'all, girl, you won't give me her
Princess
name?
name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
Princess. But princess. So is Princess your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Does she just not know her name? Is this like another, like...
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
I can't imagine being named Princess, and I can't imagine being named Princess. I feel like it's so sad to think that she's been down here long enough. Like, again, we've seen a lot of different sides to her. Obviously, we don't know exactly what happened or what to trust, but the idea that you've been down here for so long that you're like, there must be a reason that I'm down here, and I can't even remember why, and I must have a name, but I don't even remember what it is. Like, we don't necessarily know how long she's been down here, but we know that you don't need, like, food or drink. This is a simulation. Don't fall for it. Don't feel bad. No, I feel bad.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she
A name for
can't be
herself. That's not where you
trusted.
get your name from.
Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
I do want to see how this is explained. This could be some Zelda thing where these two are just always in a loop for the same ending.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
True. You know, I've never played the Zelda games. I really want to. I really want to play all of them. This summer, like, everyone's playing them because Ocarina of Time is being remastered and is gonna come out. But I don't have a Switch. And so I can't play them. But my goal is that if I get a big kid job and I can buy a Switch 2, that I will play them all for you guys. And we'll do like a bunch of throwback games, especially like how we do throwback Wednesdays. But maybe we'll like make it be just kind of, that's what we play indefinitely for a minute, because I think that those would be fun. I've always wanted to play them.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant. Okay, but actually, what has she been eating?
Yeah.
She has to eat, right?
Okay. We haven't gotten a lot of information.
The princess hesitates before responding.
The first games recommended are Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, but until then I played the older ones on emulators. You can stream that. Oh. I can? And those are the first ones? Are those like chronologically what happens? Because I thought that like... I thought that playing like Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask would be like the first ones I should play. But I might be wrong.
She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do.
She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
No, 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 no.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter. It's not like you'd believe me.
No, I will. I will, princess. I will hit you up in Discord, though, about the emulator, because I would love to play those. Especially after we finish Lorecraft 1. Maybe that will be the next one that we play. I was sent here to slay you. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other while I decide. I feel like telling her that we're going to keep her locked away more is bad. No, those are the ones on Switch that I started with that got me into games. Great entry point, and that is where I learned the lore of Zelda and Link. And that is the games are all kind of built to have the same storyline. There are a different timeline. Don't know they've already saved Hyrule from Ganon, but it's over and over again. Oh, so it's kind of just like different worlds, different universes, same issue. And we're just like playing it out in a different universe. That's pretty cool. I've been watching Chris and Julia, What If Julia and Chris Melberger have been playing, and it's complicated for my Peter ring. They were talking about, so Chris is playing through some of them, and then he is going to do like a lore night that Stream is going to like sit down and watch. Basically like this really long lore video about how all of the games are interconnected. It's kind of, to me, like how Star Wars, a lot of people have different opinions on how you should watch it for the first time, or like when you should watch it, whether you want it to go in like how it came out, or when it, like chronologically what happened. So that's what I'm saying. But I will hit you up about being able to play it on stream and like emulating it. It's Hyrule every game, just different ways it is being destroyed by Ganon. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. It's not like you believe me. I want to watch. Yeah, maybe we would do that. Like maybe if we played it, we could also watch, we could have like a movie day and watch the lore video. You know what I really want to watch, guys? You know what I really want to watch? And I'm not going to do it right now because I don't think enough people would want to do it. But I really want to do like a Twilight movie marathon. I want to do a Twilight movie marathon so bad. I was talking to my friend Carter about it, and I was like, he's only watched the last one, Bailey. He's only watched the very last one. Isn't that crazy? So I was like, no, we need to go back and at least watch the first one. I was like, let's have a movie night with the gang. And he was like, I don't think I'd do that. And I was like, okay, cool, cool. Okay, it's not like you believe me, but I will believe you. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here. Don't make
Only
me.
making this more difficult.
Let's get her out. Let's get her out of there.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
You're making a huge mistake.
No, you're doing the right thing.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Nah, girl,
Maybe
I
it's
do
somewhere
not.
upstairs.
I'm gonna try to go upstairs and it's gonna be
Whoever
locked.
locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left.
Okay, so we're gonna go up and we're gonna realize that the door
I'll
is
be here.
locked. This is what
Good luck.
happens.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
So who's in
You hear
here?
the click of a
Who's
lock
up in the
sliding
cabin
into
with
place.
me? And why don't they do
Someone
this
else
if they
here?
want to so bad?
You try the door.
Okay.
Your shouts and plead. You're here to slay the princess.
So we've gone through this before. I was sure
make
that
your
we
way to
weren't
the bottom
able
of the
to
stairs.
repeat
This would have been
endings.
so much easier if
So
you'd
let's
just
see.
taken the blade like you were
Also, my
supposed
bangs
to.
aren't doing what I want them to do today, and I'm feeling kind of insecure about it. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This is what have been... Okay.
Easier for whom?
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Again, the music stops abruptly, and I don't know whether it's they're trying to like. Thank you, Bailey. I don't know whether they're trying to like tell the story, like if it's trying to contribute narratively for the music to stop, or whether it's just like the music is running out.
She barely hesitates before.
Okay, I
raising
forgot
her
about
arm
this
to
part.
Her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limbs.
Forgot about this part.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing mat. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way, or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Okay, so here's the thing. We have saved her at this point before. Now, I didn't think that it was going to let us just like redo it. But if we save her, we basically end up just going to the like smitten again. And I'm not trying to repeat that necessarily. So it could be interesting to slay her at this point. When we've already gotten, like, she already trusts us. And see what happens. Reminder that basically her, like, higher consciousness, whatever entity, the her that resides in the long quiet, forgives us for all that's happening. Princess won't be mad at us. I don't want to repeat, so we're gonna slay. Oh, I hate to see it.
Without hesitation, bring the blade down and
I hate to
plunge it
see
into
it.
the princess's back. Finally, the wound drives her to the ground. Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
I hate this.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
Get ready for this. What chapter 2 is gonna
I
be.
thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you.
Okay.
I'm not so sure.
Yeah.
Don't waver.
Brother,
now.
narrator, you weren't here when she pulled fucking blades out of her arms.
As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and
She's like an
claw.
animal.
Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
We slayed the
Though your nerves
princess.
are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back.
She literally looks like an animal.
You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Maybe she'll bleed out, give up. Ooh, give up is an interesting, because, okay, so last time we did, like, a full slay the princess, like, we just went for her neck, but it would be interesting to be, like, to kind of get there. We're kind of, like, playing, like, back and forth here, and I feel like maybe that will give us an interesting ending. Or do we finish the job? Okay, we're gonna do a bait and switch run. We're just gonna go back and forth.
Are you serious? As what's left of your blood pools
We're gonna go back
around
and
your
forth.
cobblestone
We're gonna play
floor,
hot and
the blade
cold.
falls from your
Keep 'em on their
trembling hands
toes,
and
always
clatters
guessing.
uselessly against the ground. I suppose you simply lacked the will to finish the job.
princess, wounded but still alive, nervously jumps at the blade and kicks it far away from you before retreating into a dark corner of the room. Her shining eyes watch you from the darkness, unblinking and curious as you bleed out.
I like the idea of, like, keeping her on her
You
toes.
can only hope the wounds you
She doesn't know
managed
what's
to inflict
happening.
will be enough to at least delay
She doesn't
her
know what to
escape from this
expect.
place. If we're very lucky, they'll kill her before she can reach the outside world.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
This is the end, isn't it? Before you can answer,
Everything goes dark and you die.
And you die.
Chapter 2. Is the name always the same?
You're on a path in the woods. And
The
at
name
end
of the
that
chapters?
path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I have a feeling that it's not. The Beast? I feel like the chapter 2 has changed the name.
You're here to slay her. If you don't,
Am I crazy?
it will be the end of the world.
Okay, we already know. Proceed to the cabin. We've already done this part.
Before you go,
She's gonna lie.
I don't see why that matters.
Wait, what was that?
A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered.
Wait. Wait. I don't remember. I was doing my makeup watching yesterday. Wait.
She could have gotten out
Oh, the
of there
hunted.
whenever she
The
wanted
hunted.
to. We should trust
Which
nothing
we've
she
met the
tells us,
hunted in
only
that,
what
like,
we
ending
hear
bit. I
and
think that
smell.
one that we did that first run was, like, probably more of a ending, like, endgame one, not the one that we did. Although it was kind of easy to get to, so I don't know how uncommon it was. She could have gotten out of there.
That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously. Maybe.
So basically we have the feeling of being hunted like prey.
The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time, wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only
This is
furniture
different
of note
again,
is a termite
but not as
table
bad as the last
with a
time.
pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay, I said that I had a theory, but I was waiting until the end of the last loop to share it. So I think that the theory that I had thought of in that moment was that the cabin that we, like, go into, especially during, like, the second round of the loop, the condition of the cabin is based off of the decisions that we made in the loop prior. So, like, in the first day, yesterday when we were playing the game, the first 2 rounds we did, we chose to save her. We didn't, like, try to slay her at all. And so the cabin that we went into next was always, like, it was, like, the castle-y stone, all that. Like, it was, like, nicer. The one we did last round was scary. And I think that that was partially because we, like, went to kill her without, like, really any thought. Like, we were dead set on slaying her. This one is, like, dilapidated, but also, like, not as creepy. And I think it's because she's taking on this, like, beast form where we, like, had her trust and then we broke it.
The blade is your implement. You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
We're going into the basement. This game is
The door
so
to the basement
good.
creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes.
This is definitely better condition than the last one was,
The air
but
seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. She growls up the stairs.
she's gone full beast mode.
I can smell you.
She sounds almost feral,
She does.
impatient, or maybe eager.
Eager.
You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starved
Girl.
pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness.
I'm so interested. I feel so there's like no way that we're gonna get all of the achievements, but I feel like once we're done playing the game, whether we'll decide at the end of today whether we want to play it tomorrow and that'll be the last day, or whether today will be the last day. I want to watch like a lore video. I want to watch them because this is like how the place changes and adapts to her. Like, is she creating it? Is the long dark creature or the long quiet creature creating it?
The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere. You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush.
That was a
dragging
tail.
her heavy chain behind her.
That was the tail princess.
Remember, she's just a princess.
I think the fuck not.
She is certainly not just a princess. You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does. Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
Hey girl, what's up? I was wanting to check on you. How are you
I
doing?
can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
Okay.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright.
Yeah, it will do that.
Lea's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
We don't... Okay, we said that we were going to switch up. We said that we were going to go back and forth. We said we were going to go back and forth. So I'm going to try to make peace
There's a
now.
shift in the humid air, and something enormous, the princess, lunges from the shadows, her maw unhinged and dripping, her eyes fierce and full of hunger. She is too quick to outrun, too nimble to outmaneuver, too determined to overpower.
Oh, okay, so there's
This
maybe
is
no
her
going back and
domain.
forth.
You are devoured.
There's maybe no going back and
Guess
forth with
that's
her.
it then, isn't it? Unfortunately for you, no. This isn't it. You are in a dark and caustic place. A thick, fibrous lining constricts around you, its slick surface impossible to grip. Your hands scrabbling uselessly at your surroundings as they compress in on you. Your lungs can barely expand in such a tiny space. Not that the humid, finite air grants you more than a few shallow breaths at a time.
What?
You spoke when you needed to act.
Am I in this inside this woman's body right now?
The liquid pooling beneath you starts to seep into your skin. You itch, then sting, then burn as the acid
Did she
begins
swallow me
its slow
whole?
work.
When I killed you, I tried to leave this place, but it wouldn't let me. You belong down there, it screamed at me. The world is better off without you in it.
The flesh around you rumbles as the princess begins to move, her thundering footfalls twisting you helplessly about. Your skin protests as the corrosive liquid sloshes
Are we
around
being
you.
digested right now?
No respite for you in sight. The burning grows stronger, and you can feel layers of you being peeled away.
Chat, are we being digested?
But you don't belong down here. You came from somewhere else. You came from out there. So I consumed your dead heart, and I carried it in my throat, and I draped what was left of you on my back, and I threw myself against that door,
She stops, her muscles tensing around you, and through the muffling layers of her flesh, you hear the whine of straining metal. And with a pop, she lurches forward, your body lurching.
So she
right along with her.
consumed us so that she could get out. That's actually smart. Honestly, W move.
Chains.
W's in chat
She's
for
loose.
princess. W's in chat for princess. That was a smart move.
But even then, it denied me freedom.
Oh.
You cannot fool me by draping yourself in decay. I know your true nature, and it is suffering.
Gravity pulls at you as you're hefted upwards, the distant creaking of ancient wooden steps barely audible over the thudding of the princess's heart.
And then it was gone, and I was here. A new enclosure, a nicer cage, but still a prison.
She's crazy.
I learned
She's
from
freaky
her
like that though.
wounds. You're alive now. We can leave together.
So she's just keeping us in her little tum-tum so that she can leave. Again, W's in chat for princess. Hello. Hello, Devil's Cry. How are you today? How are you doing?
Does that work? Could she free herself
If you are
if we're alive?
you are new to chat, I can tell. But if you are new to the game, we're playing Slay the Princess, which is insane. This is an insane game. I am doing all right. I am doing all right, Devil's Cry. My mind is boggled. My mind is totally boggled. This game is absolutely crazy. If you've never seen the game before, are you familiar with the game Devil's Cry? Because it's an interesting one. I thought that I've seen this game a lot, just like recommended to people. I have the Little Prince spinoff. I've seen a lot of people just recommend this game in terms of like an indie game to check out, but also like kind of a cozy horror, I think is the term that's being coined for games like this. Hi, my name's Jenny, by the way. My name's Jenna, but my friends call me Jenny, so you can call me Jenny. But I play like cozy horror games. I don't like jump scares. Jump scares aren't my thing necessarily. I like creepy and eerie and like unsettling. And so this is one of the top games that you can find for like creepy, eerie, and unsettling. But I had no idea like how far the game would go or like what the entire concept was. I knew that there was going to be multiple endings, but I didn't realize kind of the like vibe. I see. So the atmosphere is more important for you. Yes. And I kind of only just recently got into playing any type of like scary horror game, period. I used to be, my dad is in chat right now. He can confirm. Playing Spyro, the little purple dragon. I used to be so afraid of the bosses as a kid that like I made my dad or my sister do them. Like big scaredy cat over here. And Spyro himself wasn't scary. It was just the bosses that were scary. I just didn't like playing the bosses. But recently, my friends have gotten me into Dead by Daylight. Again, a game that, like, I would argue is kind of jump scary. And somehow I've gotten obsessed. And now, I think between that and my sudden, like, appeal for all things, like, medieval and kind of like eerie, I've just absolutely like fallen in love with the genre. And so that's primarily what I play on this channel. And then on Wednesdays, we play throwback games. So we play like, right now we're doing Tomb Raider, the remastered versions. So just a little welcome to the channel. Mostly we're playing creepy games like this, but we add some lighthearted in on Wednesdays because I simply can't only do that. Yeah, you just get a silent killer and then boom, you get whacked. I have noticed myself getting less and less scared of DBD, But I definitely, when I'm like solo queuing, I'm still like, I still get scared. I have to have like someone else's stream in the back as like filling the air or whatever. But yeah, welcome in, Devil's Cry. Thank you for being here. Okay.
Do you really need me to give you a definitive answer for you to understand that the situation is grim? Stop her. Do.
Girl, I'm in her tum-tum. What do you want me to do? It looks like I still have the knife, though, because, like, my little pointer finger has the knife.
You still have that steel claw. Tear through her before we are her. Survive.
Or we could use it to make this quick for ourselves. If she needs us in order to leave, we could at least deny her that.
Fair. We could do that.
That is a bad thing to do.
Oh, okay. Can you talk to the cabin? You could have asked me before swallowing me alive. Spit me out, or I'll kill myself and nobody gets to leave. I have my steel claw. I could use it to hurt you. Dig with the steel claw. Fine, you can leave. I feel like with his claws, he can just do some damage in there. I guess that's true. He does have some talons. He's got some grippers going on. I kind of like the idea of like the threat. The like, okay, if you're gonna swallow me. Thank you, Devil's Cry, for the follow. I really appreciate it. If you are familiar with the sound, it is the picking up gem sound from Spyro. I love that game. We're gonna play that eventually on the throwback. Okay, I like this one.
So very, very patient. If it takes lives and lives and lives to swallow
Which game?
my way to freedom, then
Like,
that is
which
what
game
I'll
is
do.
the gem collection sound from? I think it's from like the like original trilogies. Or which one do I like, period. If I'm gonna say my favorite, a lot of people talk about, okay, so we're going on a tangent, but Spyro deserves it. So a lot of people talk about the like OG3 being like, that is the Spyro. And then they had some like extras that a lot of people don't really like take ownership of. They don't really stand them because it was like a different, they got to be a little too much. I like some of those though. Me and my dad, like, big Spyro fans, and so every time a new one came out, my dad would get it for us to play and try out. And I did like that, like, growing up, having the new ones were, they kind of grew up with me, right? Like, they became a little bit more in-depth and complicated as I became older and played harder games. Enter the Dragonfly and A Hero's Tale were okay. Yeah, it was the games after that got a bit weird. I agree. Enter the Dragonfly and A Hero's Tale were, I think, the only two of the newer ones that I played. I know that there's one that they have, like, the girl dragon, and that one I don't think I played. I think that that's, like, by the time that I kind of dropped off the Spyro train. Year of the Dragon is my fave. Okay. I'm gonna be a bad fan right now. Year of the Dragon is the eggs one. Yeah, that one is also my fave. I did not play until I got the remastered versions. I don't think that I ever played the very first one. At least I don't remember that one as much. I'm sure we had it, but I don't remember the very first one. I also love Ripto's Rage. Ripto's Rage is a very, very, very close, like, number one with Year of the Dragon. Ripto is the one I've played the least. All three in the trio solid. All three are solid. The first one I'll say, sorry, welcome in. We are playing Slay the Princess, but we are off on a Spyro rant, so give us just a minute. The first one, I think, is a little too simple for me. Like, it was the first of the series. Spyro are known for being, like, having really great level building and being a game that was, like, simple for, like, kids to play. Like, that was the point. So, but for me, going back and playing it for the first time as an adult on the remastered version, it felt like more simple. I think if I was younger playing it, I would like it more. But it just like, it felt a little, it lacked a little je ne sais quoi, I guess. It lacked some juice. But Ripto's Rage and Year of the Dragon, I'm telling you, when I play Year of the Dragon, there's something in me that like elevates to a higher being. I still love that game so much. And I definitely want to play it on stream eventually. I think that would be fun. I just love the frozen dragon statues for whatever reason. That's also fair. Also fair. Something about the first game's simplicity that I do love. Outside of the annoying flight levels. Oh my gosh, the flight levels. Have you seen Devil's Cry? Have you seen the trailer for the new Spyro that they're making? They are making a new Spyro, which I'm very excited about. But I'm also nervous because I've seen from the trailer that we saw, I see flight. And that's like the main kind of mechanic that they showed. And I'm worried about the game being like a flight level. You know? Does that make sense? I remember there's another creator on Twitch named Samwitch. She's pretty big, so you probably have heard of her, but she, weirdly enough, also plays like horror games and loves Spyro. Pretty sure she has like a Spyro tattoo, like one of her favorite games growing up. And she was talking about it on stream, and I completely agree. Like, I'm just worried that it's not gonna feel like the remastered ones. I want it to feel like the OG3, the Holy Trinity, not like a newer, like, other one, if that makes sense. But I'm looking forward to it nonetheless. I will play it nonetheless. I don't know what it's gonna be like. I've also been trying to find like Hero's Tale and what is it, Year of the Butterfly or Dragonfly? I want to play those as well. So if we go on like a Spyro arc eventually after we finish Tomb Raider 1, I would really like to play those games. We also have Zelda. I honestly have so many of the like retro games that I want to play, but I love that with these eerie games, it is easier to do in like one sitting. Although this one's kind of long. But I'm glad that you're also a Spyro fan, Devil's Cry. We're big Spyro fans in this household. Okay. I'm so very patient. If it takes lives and lives and lives to swallow my way to freedom, then that is what I'll do. So she's saying, okay, if you kill yourself, I'm just going to do this again.
Your body is violently jostled, the disruption causing burning skin to slop from raw muscle, and you hear what you can only assume is the princess pulling against
I recently
the door
started
to the
replaying
cabin.
the trilogy again. I actually also was playing not too long ago. I was playing through Ripto's Rage. I hadn't played it in a while, and I started a new run through. I always like start a run through and I'm like, I really want to like 100% everything, and then I fall off, and then when I go back to it, I don't always want to pick up where I landed. I want to like start it over again, and so I get to the like same parts of a game. I need to be better about either just like sticking it all the way through, which stream will do that, you know, like because I want to give you guys like the whole piece of content if I'm gonna make it, or just like going back and actually picking up where I started. If I were to play it for stream though, I would start at 1 and I would just play all the way through and then find a way to procure the Year of the Dragonfly and the other one, the Hero's Tale, and do that. I do remember liking one of the two other ones a lot as a kid. And there's like one level that I can think of in my head that like I remember being like, this is so cool. I love this level. And I don't even remember. It was just on a beach. That's all I could tell you. It was on a beach. So we are currently disintegrating.
The cage is still locked.
I don't think we can talk our way out of this. We are drowning in death. There's no more space for words.
Cool. Can you talk to the cabin? You could have asked to swallow, or you could have asked me before swallowing me alive. You need me to want to free you, don't you? You can't force me to let you out of here. Just because I want freedom doesn't mean I want to give you yours. I have my steel claw. I could use it to hurt you. You need me to want to free you.
Every creature craves freedom. You will too before you die.
No, because I'll just do it back again. I honestly might do games that scared me when I start stream back up. It's starting with Shadow King. I haven't heard of that one. But if you want scary games, I have quite a list of recommendations because I have found a bunch. Evil Kingston. I'll need to look that one up.
The pulling returns to bang as the princess desperately throws everything at the cabin door. Your flesh screams as your reddened, spongy body is hit with fresh waves of blistering acid.
So she is just like torturing us to want. Unless we want her to leave, she cannot.
You can't hold me forever.
Apparently I can.
I understand it, and it understands me.
So the cabin has
Talking is for
some
those who
sort
don't know
of
how to listen.
like life to it. The cabin is an entity in itself. It is a weirdo PS2 game, lots of interesting Japanese RPGs. Do you guys want to know a PS2 game that I want to play so badly? That I loved so much as a kid, and it's one of those weird is it called commercial? No. What is it called? What is it called when they make a game out of like a movie or a TV show? And it's like licensed. Let's just say I'm an RPG. It's like adaptation. I think it's like the licensed ones. I don't know. Back in the PS2 days, they were pumping out games that were based off of like cartoons, like movie stuff like that. I loved a few of those. Number one, Simpsons Hit and Run. Simpsons Hit and Run, arguably one of the best games made on PS2. I'll say it. Arguably one of the best games made ever on the PS2. Hit and Run is so good. So good. I loved that game. I didn't like the other one. The other one that's like just a racing game, not as much. But Simpsons Hit and 2. Also, Back at the Barnyard. Y'all fuck with Back at the Barnyard? Y'all ain't a real one unless you fuck with Back at the Barnyard, is all I'm saying. So I'm decomposed.
The minutes of the flesh. Your vision finally begins to blur, your eyes clouding over as they melt in their sockets.
Never watched the movie or played the game. It was a movie and then it was a TV show and there was also a game. And it was like actually so open world. It was like one of the first truly open world games that I ever played, which is crazy. Yeah, there was a TV show too, of course. But like it was really open world. You could be a little cow and take your bike and ride around everywhere and like go on different missions and collect things. I was obsessed. Genuinely, I think the first open world game that I ever played, and I loved it. It was so good.
What little air remains in this rancid stew of flesh and slippery organs is finally too foul to breathe, and your lungs mercifully give out before you have to suffer another burning, liquefying moment. Everything goes dark, and you die.
We died! Finally! I didn't know that was a TV. Yeah. Okay, so now we have another chapter 3. So I noticed that when we kill her...
We are a path in the woods. We have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge.
Wait. Guys. What? Wait, what? Where's the narrator? I didn't ever think that I'd say I missed that guy, but where is he? And where's our hand? This is not our normal hand. Hey guys, so what's happening? Hey guys, so what's happening?
His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
The music is beautiful, but creepy as hell.
No, that's all wrong.
Okay, he's back.
You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that? That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here?
Only 3.
I think this is our
Only 3
third?
times, guys. Only 3 times.
That's bad. That's very, very bad.
Should we tell him
Wasn't
about the,
even
like,
supposed to reach
dozen
2.
other times that we've
If
done
you're
this, or...
3, well, no wonder things aren't the way
What?
they're supposed to be. Let's get our facts straight. What happened
The
last
singing is
time?
so
What could
pretty,
you have
though.
possibly done for things to be like this?
It's so pretty.
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped.
Here's what's interesting, though. This is not the princess as she ever is in this, like, state of the realm. She only sounds like this when we're in the long quiet. So what's happening?
He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do? Can she hear us if we talk?
I can hear everything, little one, but you don't have to be afraid of me. There's no place where you end and I begin. Nothing can hurt you here. Not anymore.
Huh. Okay.
That's just because she devoured us and we dissolved away. We don't even exist as a body anymore.
Can I have my body back, please,
We're
princess?
still here, though.
Princess, can I have my body
If
back,
we're
please?
safe, isn't that better? She ate you. And now you're convinced that you're stuck together.
It would
What
seem
mess?
like it.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
So we are the princess is us.
I guess that's it then.
What?
This is us now.
Now we're
We're
broken.
the woods. Okay.
Okay. Honestly, voice of the broken, you're sounding like us. Okay, why should anyone do anything right now? This is fine. I like being this. Why are you being nice to me? Aren't you a monster? Didn't you eat me? I can feel the pressure of outside pushing in on us. What are we supposed to do about it? This is how we're supposed to be, but what do we do now? Whatever we are right now is an abomination. I want out. I don't like this. I'm supposed to be me and you're supposed to be something that isn't me. Okay, you narrator, how do I stop her? I want to know what's watching us. What is he
Not
that's watching
watching
us?
you, I'm trying to help you.
Okay, I could have guessed that.
That's not an answer to our question.
I don't know what he is. I only know that he is something other, and that he wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
I do want that, but only because it's in your best interests. It's in everyone's best interests.
You won't be able to slay her
unless you remove yourself from her.
He wants us to kill each other.
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this together.
Well, we are quite literally the same entity at this point, so...
She's the only one who poses a threat to the world, and she's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her, especially when you have what it takes to stop her.
Do I? I've had enough of this guy. How do we stop him? Okay, let's say I want to stop her. What do? I feel like I can't do much of anything right now. Why should anyone do anything right now? This is fine. I like being this. Why are you being nice to me? Aren't you a monster? Didn't you eat me? I can feel the pressure of the outside pushing in on us. What are we supposed to do about it? Okay. Okay. Nice meeting you too, Devil's Cry. 1 in chat if we side with narrator. 2 in chat if we side with princess. Thank you. You're cool. You're cool peoples as well. We try to have a cool community over here. I'm leaning towards princess, but you guys know that I love princess. So, you know, let's go with 1 to make things interesting. You're gonna make me go against princess. Please, someone say 2. Someone say 2. Okay, I don't like this. I'm supposed to be me. You're supposed to be something that isn't me.
How could you say that? Look at us. We're almost everything. And we can be even more than this. Don't you feel our potential?
This is starting to feel like, hey, we can rule the world together. Let's, you and me burn everything.
You're spot on. You exist, and not as some part of a gestalt entity mushed together with bits of you and the princess. You're an individual.
That is important. We are all
as
individuals.
your own self, complete with your own physical body, separate from hers. I'm not so sure about that. We were something like that once, but now? And
I
if
said this
thinking about
yesterday.
that isn't enough to
The
start
art
you
of this
back to
game
reality,
is so
consider
beautiful.
this.
And when you really look at it, it's not to say that it's simple, because it's not like, I wouldn't want to ever say that the creation of this was simple by any means. But what I love about it is that, like, it is leaning into what indie games do best, which is being distinct, being, to a certain extent, I want to say organic, and like evoking emotion. I feel like a lot of AAA games, and that's not to say that AAA games aren't beautiful or they don't have their own merit, but like as a game dev, like what I love about games is, or about indie games in particular, is the fact that there isn't the expectation to be at like AAA levels of like production, and that they can take, or not take risks, but make choices like this that tell the story so much better. Like, this is realistically like not a impossible thing for someone to like recreate in terms of like actual art, you know? But it is done in a way that no one has thought to do it before. Probably because someone would have not thought that that was like good enough. But it's 100% good enough. It's so good. The artwork, see, like you said, Devil's Cry, like the artwork is what drew me into these games. 100%.
The princess ate you last time. Stop passively vibing with a literal predator and remember that you're enemies. Remember what she's done.
Narrator,
to
you don't even
and
know
how much
the kind of relationship me and
hurt.
Princess have. So don't even try to
We
guess
can't
that.
go back to that. We can't go back to the fear and the hunger and the pain. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've
Word,
been
speak on
posed
it, girl.
against each
Like,
other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
she's just scared, and like rightfully so.
I can feel a thumping, a heartbeat, like a distant terror that keeps getting louder the more we pay attention.
Okay, DBD. Okay, DBD.
Please, stop. If you let it in, we'll fall apart.
Don't look at it!
Thank you for throwing that in chat, Bailey. As a reminder to everyone, please join our Discord so that you can be notified better when I go live. Because, you know, Twitch sometimes will tell you, sometimes won't. But also, I put in a lot of like, hey, should we, like, polls about what games that we should play? And just like details like that. And we just chat about the different games we're playing. So definitely a good place to go follow and keep up to date. I'm personally in there all day, every day. Thank you, Devil's Cry. So if you ever have questions, you can just at me in general, and I will quite literally be there to ask. Duty calls. Have a good day, Devil's Cry. See you later. Bury it now before it's too late. Gaze at the terror in your heart. I'm burying it, guys. I'm burying it. I can't get mad at
Can't bury that feeling.
Princess.
You can't hide from your past.
I'm burying it.
The past doesn't have to exist. Our freedom is within us. We just have to find it.
But the past does
And
exist,
just
I remember.
like that, you start to fall apart. I can remember it now. I didn't like being eaten. I'd forgotten how much it burned. And the air was so hard to breathe. She didn't care.
She didn't care.
She didn't care at all. As you remember the terror and pain you felt at the hands of the princess, you start to remember something else, too. You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. But you can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into
I just
the
wanted to
shape of
say
what
that
you
to
want.
her. I didn't want to
I don't
actually...
like this. It's better for us to be the woods. I don't want to go back.
No, I devoured you. I won. I put things back the way they were supposed to be.
Princess, when you talk like that, you make me look crazy.
Some divisions, when sown, can never truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were. A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole. And then you find yourself, blade in hand, exactly where you need to be. At the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for
Uh-oh.
all.
I feel empty, don't you?
Guys, this is crazy.
And she's just like us. We never should have left her. I feel safe. She isn't dangerous anymore.
We could leave her. We could both live.
Do we have to do this?
You have to. You know. You
Oh
have to.
no. Stop making me make these choices. I don't want to slay the princess. I don't want to slay the princess. I never wanted to kill you. Not really, but we can't be the same thing as each other. I had to put an end to whatever happened to us. Oh, okay. We started off this loop saying that we were going to go back and forth with her, right? Back and forth. And we kind of did, and this feels like the other fourth. Right?
You devious little bastard. If you
I
think
just
I'd
don't
let
like
you
the
off free, you
narrator.
have another
Fuck the
thing coming.
narrator. I hate him.
And that other thing is... We'll just have to wait and find out when it happens. Ignore him. His words only confuse us. Just you're tired, aren't you? No, I'm not. I'm... Fine. Whatever. You cut the princess down from the roots that bind her. I hope you're happy. Good luck getting her out of here. I think we are happy, actually. We might not be a part of her, but being around her is almost the same. Almost.
So we just have this, like, torso girlfriend, I guess?
I didn't think you would do that after everything.
See, we're trying to teach her... I don't know. I'm gonna stop trying to justify any of my question choices. I'm just a sim for the princess. I don't know what to tell you. And there we go. And there we go. And now they've got her.
She's gone. Where did she go? And is that a mirror? Why is...
We've gone to this before. Oh, right. He doesn't know that, though. The voice of it. Also interesting that, like, we remember, but the voices in our heads, the, like, voice of the hero, that, they don't remember. Like, why do we remember, but they don't? Okay, of course you're scared, but this is not... this is the end for you, not for me.
But it feels so bad. Like, looking into it right now is going to be the end of that thing. I don't want to look at us. Okay. If you say so.
If you say so, we'll trust you.
We'll trust. I'd like to be somewhere nice. A mercy.
All right, let's see what we look like this time. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've unraveled. Okay. We're unraveled now. Interesting. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Let's proceed to the cabin where we can see our princess. Approach her.
There's a world beyond
The art is
endless
so
walls of the
beautiful.
long quiet.
Can I say it again? The
I'm
art is
curious
so
to see what it
beautiful.
means for us to know it.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I'm curious. Do you think that we're real? Let's ask about
It
people.
doesn't matter if there are. People are too small for us. You and I are the only things that interest me.
So the only issues is that we don't want to destroy the world. So, I mean, but I'll go with it because I love her. Do you think there's anything real out
We
there?
are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something, but nothing cannot exist on its own, and because of that, nothing can't exist.
Okay. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is like a shadow of me, a memory of what she used to be, bound to the wounds of distance and time. She will make for a scarred and beautiful heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
She's finally found peace. I like that they say things differently. Like sometimes they're like, oh, don't mourn her. She's where she's meant to be. This one she's saying she's found peace. Oh, okay. We're getting more lore. Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken? When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one? Great
No,
question.
their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He does. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. He does. And when I find him, you and I are finally going to have answers. He does. And when I find him, I'm going to kill him. He does. But you're going to keep that to yourself. I feel like I don't know this for a fact. I don't know why I do. So I feel like this is the most honest.
I am on the cusp of my awakening. Perhaps you are on the cusp of yours.
Do you know what happens when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
So fair, princess.
1. Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me.
We only have
I will
one
be
more?
singular, a final multitude.
Okay, so what this tells me is that if we wanted to get all of the endings, I didn't know if this was gonna just like keep going on until we would like get all of the endings that are possible, right? But what this tells me is that there is like a number of endings that you reach before you have to basically play another save, which is good. I like that. I like that it'll give us like a final like resting place for our run through, and then if I want to play it again, obviously I can. If this is the last time, is there anything you'd like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
When the thread is fully drawn, okay. If this is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here. I don't think that that's what I want. I think I'm ready to go
The
back.
next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Okay, about time. Let's go.
I will be here, waiting for you.
Okay, guys. So far, yesterday when we played the game, we did 2 runs where we tried to save her, right? We did a run, or like, we did like a full loop. Wait, we did like 2 full loops where we tried to save her. Today, we've done 2 full loops where we've tried to attack her. So, this loop...
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path
Final loop.
is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a
I think I want to
princess.
try to save her.
You're here to slay her.
But I don't
If
want
you
it to be
don't,
like the other
it will
one.
be the end of the world.
Okay, we're just gonna go to the cabin. Again, we've
You make
already
your way
gone
up
through
the shore.
these parts. So we're not gonna loiter.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted. The blade is your implement.
Last time we didn't take the blade, and we only had so many options to, like, make the game different, right? Like, we only had so many options to actually mix it up. I say... But she's so much nicer when we don't take the blade. Let's take the blade, but try to have a
You take
good...
the blade from the table.
Let's take the blade, but still save her.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faint. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
We haven't tried this one before.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she
I don't
really a
want to
threat
kill her,
the
though.
world?
We're not going to.
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Okay. I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want
This
to
is
do
very similar
after
to how we
talk to her.
started, like the first run we did. So I'm going to keep going.
Blade tumbles out of your trembling hands.
Thank you.
But I want us to, like, have good...
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face.
I want us to have a
Unarmed.
good interaction.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here.
I'm skipping
but I
through
can
some of this
assure
because
you
we
there's
already
no
did it.
reasoning
So I don't
with
want to take too much time doing...
it. Just make sure you don't forget.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship. Do you? You're lying.
How does she know that?
Don't think that just because I'm the one in chains, it means you.
Wait. Okay, I'm here because you're supposed to end the
Don't
world.
just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Yeah,
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at
I
heart.
do feel more inclined to trust
Hopefully
her.
sooner.
She's my princess.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Give him a tug.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Okay.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
No, girl. I do not.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for...
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way... Someone else...
Okay, we know that we're locked.
You make your way back to
the bottom of the stairs. This would be easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
We're saving her. I
Against
think
your
we
better
don't have the
judgment,
option to just
place
save
the
her. I
blade
feel like we
against the
have to
princess's
slay
arm,
her.
just above the massive,
Now that I'm thinking through
unyieldable
like all
chain.
of the possibilities, I feel like no matter what, we have to keep slaying her.
You
Which I
cut
hate.
into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stuff. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face. How is she so composed after losing an arm?
She's not even
Thank
bothered.
you. Now let's get out of
Now
here.
this is, again, this is very close to like the first run that I did.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes
I
are
think
too
what we're going to have to do to
high.
make
You
it
can't just let her
different is we're
escape
going to
into
have
the
to give in
world.
here.
No. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
I think we're going to have to slay her and I don't want to. I'm going to
Stop
warn her.
that.
I'm going to warn her first and then I'm going to slay her on the next one.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Okay. This is the one we can't do. Okay, so it won't let us do repeat. So we do have to do one of these and we're slaying her. It won't let us just completely repeat, which is, I guess, good.
Towards her throat, the blade singing through the air. But she's ready for it. She grabs your arm, her grip like a stone vice. You drop the blade, pathetically.
Sister broke that like it was a stick. Good night, Dad. Have good sleeps. Hope you have good dinner.
She lets go, and faster than you can react, rears back and hits you with a bone-shattering haymaker.
She's got an arm on her.
There's a ringing in your ears. You're fairly certain you can feel bone grinding against bone where she fractured your jaw, but your body isn't allowing you to feel much right now. Adrenaline
Oh, no.
coursing through your system and numbing your nerves.
We're in an ad right now. We're in an ad, so I'm going to... Okay. I'm not moving forward until the ad is done. But I don't know what length of ad that ran, so I'm waiting until y'all say something. Because I don't want you to miss it since we're like literally on the last run. I also kind of need to pee. I'm actually just going to be right back. I'll be literally right back. It's literally going to be so fast. Okay? I'll be right back. Bye. Okay. Everyone should be back by now. You know, want to know something so crazy? You guys can't really tell, but the makeup, like, in between my eyebrows is, like, rubbed off practically from me, like, doing this so much during this game. It's so funny. Okay. Let's keep going.
You fall to your knees. You're barely able to bring your trembling arms up to defend yourself before she hits you again. Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you.
You poor thing. I'll go ahead and put you out of your misery.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground.
She just stomped us out.
Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess.
She stomped us out.
It can't just end like this, right? I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark.
And you die.
And you die.
Okay. The tower. Again, so these do change. Based off
You're
of
on a path in the woods.
whoever she
At
is.
the end of you're here to slay her.
We already know this. Proceed.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending
Voice
we're
of the
capable of doing
broken.
anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist.
I'm just being
I'm
realistic.
just being realistic. You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world.
Okay.
Let's
Proceed
If
into
that's
the
what you
cabin.
want, I guess I don't have a say.
I'm interested. I think that the inside.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest.
We've not
The
gotten
only
this one
furniture of
yet.
note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
This is much nicer than what we got before. Yeah. We got the same one twice in a row yesterday. Today we've only gotten different ones, which is interesting.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
I don't want to kill her, so I'm not going to take the blade. I want this run to, if this is the last run we have in this, or the last, like, loop we have in this run, then I want it to end on a simp note.
Maybe she'll
Because
be
we're a
more
simp for the
receptive
princess.
if we're unarmed. Blade, no blade.
It doesn't matter. We're
Doesn't
leaning into the
matter.
broken, the voice of the broken. The mirror disappears.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a
I
spiral
wonder if the
staircase
mirror, and
with
whether
steps
you try to
almost
look
as
into
deep
it or
as you are
not,
tall. The
changes.
smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel
Like,
at
changes the
ease.
outcome.
Huh. This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Okay.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. You shouldn't have come down here unarmed. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now it doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
All right, let's see.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and
She's
a chain
gorgeous.
binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. I see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet. And more than a little disappointing.
She's disappointed in us?
Not me being the broken.
Kneel.
Okay, guys. I'm not that much. Do we just lean? I mean, do we lean into it, or like, do we not? It'd be crazy, right? Just to like lean into it. She'd probably respect us more if we said no. Let's say no.
But the words don't leave your mouth.
Oh, okay.
Instead, your legs buckle and your knees
Oh, okay.
hit the floor.
So no choice there. That's cool. That's cool.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
Guys, I'm glad my dad left. Man.
The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs.
Oh, cool. She's been thinking about me.
I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now.
So this is definitely, I think, the most, like,
alterations.
Outwardly evil she's been. Like, I think in the other ones, she's wanted to kill us, but not been, like, evil against the world. You know? She just wanted to get revenge on us personally. This one, she's like, fuck it, let's end the world.
It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it? It does. But why did she say the last time we met? That's not right.
Oh yeah, you always forget this part,
She's
narrator.
right. We've been here before, and we've died here before. Pitifully. We might as well do what she asks of us and help her.
Can't you feel
She
it?
is inevitable. Can't you feel it?
He's being melodramatic, but the point stands. What are we even supposed to do to stop her? Well, I'll be damned. That's not good. Okay. First things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done.
See, I don't
The
know.
stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. And if you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
Okay. What would you have me do? What do you have planned? Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be. I have questions for you before I decide to do anything. What happened to you after I died? We already kind of know that. I want to say this.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
I would not want to waste your time. I get that.
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Can't you just break the chains yourself? I have questions for you.
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird. There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Oh, okay. Can't you break the
Don't be
chains
rude.
yourself?
Of course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world. That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do.
That sounds like something someone who can't do it would say.
The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity. The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world.
So this is about angles.
And from your act of utter devotion and submission,
This is a PR
comes a
thing.
new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
We have no other option.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
Apparently.
All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say. No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you from me. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched.
Oh. Sorry.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine. Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't even have a weapon. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
Okay. I have to.
You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe it's easy. And once you let her, please don't do this.
I have to. It's over. It's literally the same
There's
thing.
nothing to be sorry about. Alright, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner.
Just let me know if we get our agency back. Okay.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave. Nothing, and then everything.
Okay. Okay, guys, this is the end.
She's gone. Where did she go? And is that a mirror? Why is it in... This doesn't fit. I don't want to look at her.
Gaze into your reflection. Okay, what are we? What do we look like? You are nothing at all? You try to refocus and then you see a figure, a faint veiled shadow just beyond the reflection. I'm a little bird. I'm a little bird, everyone.
I think you know what I am.
What? If you're a bird, I'm a bird.
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed. And despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
We only have so many questions we can ask him.
If you need to ask that question, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you cannot grasp the abject horror of dying. You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
What? 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 Wait a second. What? What is she?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
I'm losing my mind. Okay. If you made us, then I want you to know this has been torture. If I destroy her, won't I be alone? If you want me to destroy the concept of transformation, how is that existence better than death? Or even different from death at all? Honestly, it feels worse. Do you think... I think we go with that.
The cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either. Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
So many questions that we can ask. If you made us, I want you to know that this has been torture. If I destroy her, won't I be alone? You're delusional. Do you have anything to say for yourself for all of this hubris? After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live? What would it be like to live in a world without her? Does anyone else know about this? Does anyone know about us? I don't want to be a god. I want to be me. Oh my gosh. Why couldn't you have told me all of this from start? I would have helped you destroy her. If she's capable of becoming whatever she can believe her to be, I can't just will her into something small. I've met you many times. Are you a god? I wasn't supposed to see all of this. How did you die? Why did you make her a princess? All of the things. Why is she a princess? Why couldn't she be an ant? Or blah, blah, blah. How am I supposed to destroy an abstract contract? What if neither of us leave this place? Does that work? Can we just stay here together and leave the people out there alone?
Wouldn't work. Her nature as the shifting mound makes it so nothing can last forever as it is now. It wouldn't matter how long the two of you waited. Eventually she would find a way to leave.
Yeah.
And then everything would change.
The probabilities
Everything
of this
would face
damn part
oblivion.
alone create 100 of the 130. Wait, what?
And until then, the clock ticks on.
If you make us for all the hubris.
The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
We're running out of questions that we can ask. What will it be like to live in a world without her?
Burdenless. An eternal pattern of forgetfulness leading into the joys of rediscovery. Everyone will be with the ones they love. No more fear, no more howling chaos. Just life. Forever.
Like, if you only get so many questions asked, you can't ask them all. I'm sure a different combo is just another ending. It's just, oh yeah.
There's a cruel irony to it all. The only way I could share my dream with the world was to never be able to see it for myself.
I do have this
If
question.
you actually knew what she was from the start, if you knew her capabilities, a single intrusive thought could have instantly ended the entire world.
So he does have a reason for not telling me the truth. I want to know if anyone else knows about us.
The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
But we're supposed to transform. We're supposed to change. Things are supposed to end. Run out of questions. I think that you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her. I want you to know that before you die for good. Rest easy. I'm going to destroy her. Rest easy. I'm going to destroy her. Lie. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all of this. I think you're out of time.
So I am. And so it was always going to be. I'm just an echo.
Oh my
And every echo fades away.
This
You
game
know
is
what you have.
insane. This is so insane. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to do that. No. Wait. Yes? Return. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. I'm too stupid for this type of game. This is just crazy. The narrator was right. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vesture for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I'm the Long Quiet, and I don't know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am. Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Here's the thing, guys. I think the idea that we would just, like, the Echo's idea of, like, oh, we just escape death and then we never have to fear, and, like, and oh, you don't know what, like, that's just a natural part of things. Like, that's a natural part of what we're supposed to experience. Like, we experience life, and then we experience death, and we experience change. And as much as, like, I can maybe not want her to, like, destroy the world, I don't think that she's destroying the world by just being a shifting mound, like, of change. Am I crazy for that?
The passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
Ever the passive player. I wonder if this part changes.
When the Echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
I wouldn't... Of course, I don't love death, but I wouldn't want to devoid our life of meaning. There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions and I need answers before I make my choice. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment? There has to be another way. This can't just come down to either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it. Slay the princess. I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where we should go.
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us. Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict. If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this
No, I
is
don't.
what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it. You are nothing, a black hole of self-loathing fed by the matter of your restless thoughts. A dog blind to its leash. But there is
What
no
happened?
light without the dog. When I proclaimed my godhood and offered you a place at my side, you gladly became the instrument of my new creation. Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. Let us hope it carves meaning into being.
Address this vessel's statement directly. Appeal to your shared humanity. You speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but this isn't what any of this has been about. Reject her authority. Argue your independence. Reject her perspective. Remain silent. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm between these two. Okay, you were consumed by your own ego. I miss when that was you. Submitting to you was a mistake. I would have destroyed you. You were consumed by your own ego.
And through your lack of one, you too were consumed. Yet together...
Oh, we're gonna address all the different versions of ourselves. Okay, this makes a lot more sense.
A web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves. The shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to. You knew me, and I knew you, even more than either of us know each other now. And you chose to pull apart that weave. But you did not choose to end me. We were still one.
So we get to go back
we
and
were
see
also
all of our,
separate,
like,
and
what
we
our
were
choices
free.
were.
We were as we are. Will you excise that part of yourself now that you see me from yet another angle?
You were a part of me. I couldn't bring myself to hurt you.
All things are connected through me and through you. To harm me is to harm yourself, is to harm everything. The truth of that...
A boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it. On it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive.
This is so
dead,
cool.
alive, dead, all at once. You learned to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
I did rise far above you, and if you hadn't snatched that body away, we would have killed each other. We were self-destructive. Even if the journey was gave the struggle meaning.
And even then, what we saw was not an ending. When I thought I had reached an unconquerable peak, you showed me how much further. Your little hair takes a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me, and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
That feeling never left me.
Then there's no need for you to fight with me now. Whenever you're ready, we can leave together. Hand in loving hand.
I won't leave with you, not until you see things from my
If
perspective.
you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world.
This game is incredible.
To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck. Bound for eternity, we saw the need for impermanence, and it was through that need that you carved our freedom. Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
That would be torture.
It would. Our purpose is to be and to experience, and their purpose is the same. To be permanent is to cease. To be paused is to be trapped. Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation
I'm like-
to everything it isn't.
I'm flabbergasted.
There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
What do you think happens if we leave here? I was told there was enough of you in me to preserve meaning and existence. I'm going to trust that's true. I have to fight for a better world. I'm so sorry. You are cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone. All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you. Apparently that's not true, but we can worry about it
Okay,
later.
we've got our buddies here.
She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there.
I can take you to her heart. Okay, let's go.
It's time to resume our dance.
Okay, here's the thing. If I really loved a princess, I need to remind her of her humanity. She's
relentless, isn't
she's
she?
drunk. She's drunk on ego right now.
Are you ready? Then let's go. And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things? No blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far. The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are. Hands empty. So you don't feel like recreating our first meeting detail for detail. I wonder what else will be different. Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call.
What do you say? Sit with her.
The first time we met, I cut your throat open. If anyone should be apologizing for anything, it should be me. You're only trying to help.
You know, when she puts it like that...
Right back at you. In a way, it hasn't been much time at all, but it feels like it's been forever since I've seen you. Thanks for coming back. I don't know. I'm a part of her, I think. But she's seen so much more than we have. Like, she's seen everything, right? I don't think I could hold all of that without losing myself.
Yeah.
I don't think you could either. I never had one. And do not call me the shifting mound. It's too much. But I've always been a princess to you, right? So why don't we stick with that? And as for you, well, hero works for me.
But that's me. You know...
None of this was ever really fair for either one of us, was it? What do you think of her? What she wanted us to be?
I don't think she's the sort of thing you can really disagree with. It doesn't matter if she's right or wrong because she exists. She's this big, unrelenting force, and there's no arguing with her. But I guess that was the question out there, wasn't it? And it was the question before you came down here, too. Should she get to exist?
Wow.
I'm glad you didn't bring that knife with you. And like I said earlier, I don't really want to be her. I think I just want to be me.
Yeah, I'm happy not to be everything. Just being us is plenty.
Doesn't matter what we call ourselves. It's just another label, and I don't think labels have ever helped us. All they do is cram us into boxes where we don't fit. Just like this cabin. No, it really wasn't. But just because it hasn't been fair doesn't mean that it hasn't been worth it. I'm really glad I got to know you. Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
Oh, I didn't even read the other ones. Oh, we take her hand. I don't know, but I've always wanted to leave with you. I just didn't like being a god. I want to walk through the cabin door as we are, just you and me. Not knowing what it means is why I want it. We knew everything out there, but we don't know this. I want to know this. It doesn't matter what happens or what it means. What matters is what we're leaving together. That's all I want. I like that.
I guess when you put it that way, I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you. Yeah, I'm not sure I'll be alone for too long anyways. The others are still around here somewhere. I'll find them.
Hands clasped together, you and the princess leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there is an energy in the silence, an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You feel her hand tremble in yours. She's unsure of herself for the first time in her long and short existence. She has no part to play anymore, and she knows this, yet she still is. And then she crosses the room to the door outside, pulling you excitedly with her.
This is it. I have no idea what it's gonna be like out there. Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen. And if it's bad, then it won't be bad. Not with you.
Oh.
I love you too. But I'm trying not to be sappy about it. Don't make me get all emotional.
It's over. What? That was crazy. So because he leaves, I guess because he leaves, they're not, the shifting mound isn't able to, like, I don't know, isn't able to change. And now that you've finished the full story for the first time, you've also unlocked the gallery. You can access it from the main menu and game menus under the Memories tab. It's full of clues that will help you find undiscovered vessels and interactions. Happy hunting. That's really cool. Memories. Beginnings and endings, so this always happens. Meet your equal in combat. Slay her without moment's hesitation. I thought that that's what we had done. Lock your fears away. Betray her before she can betray you. You can't know someone you've never met. You don't need the world for your happy ending. There are many reasons spirits may linger, the flames of passion, the flood of words left unspoken. When you've seen the worst sights of the prison of the world can offer, you can always choose to walk away empty-handed. Sometimes the only way to break a vicious cycle is to put your heart on the line. There are other ways to die to nature other than letting it swallow you whole. Better to linger with your nightmares than to let them run wild. Kill your worst dreams or be killed by the ghost of your past. Sometimes when you cut something out of you, a piece of you leaves with it. One might resist the divine, but it's very hard to kill a god. There's no shame in failing. Angels and demons are cut from the same cloth, and it's best not to deny a proud being. You need more space. A narrow cave is no place to fight and no place to stay in forever. But we've met the Tower, the Razor, the Beast, the Prisoner, and the Damsel. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Guys, that was an incredible game. That was truly such an incredible game. I will be thinking about that for a very long time. That was insane. What? That was insane. Thank you guys for being here and for watching that with me. I feel like I don't even know what to say. I feel like I need to like buffer for a minute before I can accurately speak to any of that. That was so good, and I hope that you enjoyed it. And thank you for doing it with me. I'm sure we would play that again sometime. Maybe like later on, maybe in a while, and see if we can get some different endings. That would be a cool game to go back to in like a year, to like play again and see if we could get the different endings. But that was crazy. That was so good. I don't even know what to say. Thank you guys so much for joining and hanging out with us and having such a good time. What? I need to go like touch grass or something. I don't know. Again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. My name's Jenny. We play games like that here. So, if you want to join and follow along, please drop a follow. I really appreciate it. And yeah, that was amazing. Thank you all for being here. I had such a fun time. Let's see. I'm not gonna do a raid right now because I don't want to send that energy towards anyone else right now. I don't want to send that energy towards anyone else. But we will be back tomorrow. At 3 instead of 12. So 3 instead of 12. We're going to be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is supposed to be game demo day, and we are on track for doing that since we finished this game today. If you are not already in the Discord, please go to the Discord, vote for whatever games you would like us to demo tomorrow, and I'm going to try those out, and we're going to have a good time. Hopefully, it's still going to be like creepy, eerie day, but maybe, since it's demos, it'll be a little less heavy. It'll be more just like intriguing, exciting bits and pieces, and we'll see some games to wishlist and wait for release. Thank you guys so much again. I had such a good time. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Yeah. Thanks. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.